We is Kangz. Michael Wall here, back again. Today is April the 2nd, 2017. Actually, we are this is Michael Wall from We is Kangz, and got a few more things to add for the post that we did about the Moors and how Moors is mentioned, in the writings about Africa and things like that, but they try to freak it where the Moors are not black people. All right, well, Moors are black people. We were talking about Negroes and black people, and how some black people are considered to be Negroes, and some black people are not Negroes. And some black people are Ethiopian, and some black people are Fulani, and some black people are Mandinka, some black people are Indian. So there's a twist been put on it, and we need to unravel the twist. Now, I was saying I had to redo the video because the audio was bad, so I'm redoing it real quick. But I said before that, this stuff is kind of, we've been through it before, years and years and years ago. The Moors are black. But in my experience recently on social media, it's still the same problem. Now, I don't know if people are just trying to troll around and clown, but the reality is we need a concentrated place where the facts can be found. If you're online and you're talking to different people, communicating, and you have somebody who has a difference of understanding, come here, show them these videos, and it'll be pinpointed where you don't have to go through a whole lot of wasting time and details. Black. Now, make sure you see this little A here is adjective, because I know a long time I've been seeing people say, well, they try to say black means, like here, black, of the color of night, dark, cloudy of countenance, horrible, wicked, dismal, obscure. That's an adjective of black, and it means those things in connotation with the language that was put together to tear black away from empirical rulership and power. So, that's just how it is, and you would probably do the same thing if you were in power yourself. So that's black. Get a little closer. And this is blackamoor. I just want you to see it and get it so you can show your folks. Blackamoor, a Negro. All right? So black is a Negro. There's no people ever on earth known as Negro. That's just some racism that's put together to obscure the identity of the ancient black people called Moors, called Kamaya, Moabites, Jebusites, Greeks, Saracens, Phoenicians, Carthaginians, and the list goes on. So we'll get into all of that right now. But we have to take these small steps and put it together so it's just type braille. So black Moor, a Negro. Black Moor. There's some that say Black a Moor as well, but this is Black Moor. And let's see. We've got black-faced. Having a dark or black face. Black. A black color. Mourning. A black amour. The part of the eye which is black. So this is the N here is for noun. The S, honestly, I don't know what that stands for. So we have to go into these old definition and writing conventions and find what that is. But that N stands for noun, as the other one you saw was an A for adjective. And we'll probably need to do a full grammar and learning course so we can get up to speed on the language, because a lot of our people, as far as our people being people that agree with this information and want to learn, it's not about your skin color. This is about the mind here. But a lot of people, you know, in high school maybe was hanging out and partying down instead of being in class, and their grammar skills, like mine, may be a little outlaw. But we're not going to let any things like that hold us back. The truth keeps rolling on, marching on. Black people having people of a black color. So we want to tie in black, Negro, Moor, Blackamoor, all in together, so you'll see that they're talking about the same people, and you'll see when they try to separate, piece it out, divide it, you know what I mean, and put that scientific racism on there to steal the identity of the noble and grand black people. So here's black. Again, with the A, we have the A for the adjective. Dark, cloudy, mournful, dismal, sullen, a color, mourning, a blackamoor. So, you know, where you see the dark, cloudy, mournful, dismal, sullen, all of that, you know, people used to let it affect them, I guess, with their debate and their understanding. But we're in a new time now. We've got so much information that has been uncovered since the time of the 60s and 70s and 80s that your head will just spin to see where we are now in terms of knowledge of ancient black history, ancient medieval history, ancient black history, the classics. We just got it popping now. So come on, everyone. Have a ball, y'all. Rock 'em all, y'all. We're going to put it together where can't no one fall. No one can deny it. Blackamoor. Okay? A man by nature of a black complexion. A man by nature of a black complexion. Now, black people, you see me, I don't know, can you see me? You see me, and I don't know if it's because of the natural light coming in through the window, and I'm not really this light looking. I'm dark, or darker than what it maybe looks like on this TV screen, computer screen. But that's to say, just to say nothing. Get over it. Skin color is skin color, you know. We'll get to the point where we'll stop using black to describe people. We do it now because all the black people collectively of their skin color, they're black. Indians, Australians, you know, whatever they call Aboriginal Australians, Indians, people from the islands in the Pacific, you know what I mean? Vanuatu, we have, what other islands are there? You name it. The Andaman Islands, New Guinea Islands, even the Hawaiian Islands, the people are black. But a lot of racism, you know, nobody wants to be black because they put a negative connotation on it, stripped the identity and superimposed it on so-called white people and just made it look foul. So stop being foul and learn your history and get it together, black people of all parts of the planet. All right, here we go some more. Black Moor, a Negro. Moor, a marsh, a fin, a Negro, verb to fasten by anchor. So we have Moor, a Negro, 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 Blackamoor, Negro, Negro. Just tying it in, Moors are black people. None of these people are Negroes. We're dealing with still Lord Kangz, Henry Home, negroland, and the understanding of the first topic is the polygenics, polygenetics, like that, polygene, many genes. They say, well, God created so-called white people separately. Was it the same God? We'll get into all the detail and who is God and what is God and how did so-called white people really come to be on earth. I mean, there's a lot to it, but in order to end racism, we have to go back into the cabinet of the lies and the poison that they created to come in and fix it, so that the youth, that's upcoming youth of now and in the future, can grow and mature free of ridiculous self-image that's false. All right, so all the self-image work and all of the psycho-cybernetics and stuff like that, we got it. We're going to put it all together. So stay with me. We is Kangz is this channel, and then on the other side we have Get It from Mike. So keep it steady here. Now this one is Moor, but you gotta see it like this. All right, Moor. Again, we have Blackamoor down at the bottom. All right, so just to show you, we've got it. Okay, Moor, Negro, Blackamoor, black. All right, and these are from the old dictionaries. The older you go back, the more truthful you get. When you get to the modern stuff, they start changing stuff up, more lies and more foolishness, and we don't need that. Okay, go to the old ones. Just show you all the things of what the intentions of how the nomenclatures and things went. Okay, Negro, Blackamoor, or Blackmoor again. And I think this is about where we left off. So yeah. So we got no people or in history ever called themselves or were called black people. I mean, called Negro people. And and that brings up a good point, because some people say, oh, you're not black. But the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians, called themselves black people. Kamaya, K-A-M-M-A-U. And the Maya called themselves black people. So we have a lot to do with getting this stuff right. We're not talking about legal status in court in a janky de facto system of non-justice. We're talking with the ancient history. So let's deal with that. And I'm going to shut this one down. We are on Moors, Blackamoor, Negro, Black, and we're still on Negroland and the inferiority of racism.